In this morning's Health Watch, the truth about vaccines. Republican presidential candidate Michelle Bachman sparked a firestorm of controversy during a debate last week. She quoted a mother who blamed the HPV vaccine for what she said was, quote, her daughter's mental retardation. Joining us to help separate science from politics on some of the most commonly used vaccines is Dr. Holly Phillips, our friend, contributing editor of Prevention Magazine. Holly, it is good to see you.
Good morning, Russ. Great to be here.
Let's clear something up first of all. Is there any scientific evidence that HPV vaccine can cause mental retardation?
No. You know, I have to say there were 36 million doses already given in the United States of this vaccine, and the CDC is following it very closely. There are no known side effects of mental retardation or any problems with cognition whatsoever from the vaccine. Okay. The most common side effects, of course, from the vaccine are fever, a little bit of soreness and redness at the actual site of the injection, and some girls feel dizzy right after they're given the vaccine, sort of in the first couple of minutes after receiving it. But in terms of long-term effects, mental retardation, thankfully, is not one of them.
Now, who should get this vaccine, and at what point should they get it?
It's given at age 12. It protects girls against a virus called HPV, and that virus is sexually transmitted. So the thinking behind giving it at age 12 is just that's before most women are sexually active. So, and it lasts you for life. So you can get it at age 12, and even if you are not sexually active till you're 40, you're still protected at that time.
How common is cervical cancer?
It is incredibly common. Worldwide, it is the 5th most common cause of cancer death, and it causes 4,000 deaths every year here in the United States. So it's very good idea to be protected.
Okay, let's move on to the tetanus vaccine, something that everyone gets. At what age should one receive this?
Sure, it starts at 2 months old. It's given in a series of 3 injections, but we all need a booster for that one every 10 years. I actually just got my booster and experienced the most common side effect, which is, ouch, the arm hurts. My arm was sore for a couple of days afterwards. No other serious long-term side effects, though.
What are the risks of not getting this vaccine?
Well, tetanus is a life-threatening illness. So it's a bacteria that enters the skin after you've been cut or scraped. Thankfully, it's rare nowadays because of the vaccine, but it is a life-threatening illness and thought to be actually one of the most painful conditions anybody could ever experience. So we should all stay vaccinated.
Okay, let's talk about the mumps, measles, and rubella vaccine, the MMR vaccine. At what age should we get this?
That one starts at just 12 to 15 months, and then you're given it again between 4 and 6 years old. Really, the most common side effects with that one are fever, rash, and some swollen glands. It did sort of tip off a firestorm of controversy a few years ago when there was a small British study that showed perhaps a link with autism. That study has since been actually formally rescinded, formally withdrawn from the journal in which it was published, and larger studies have shown absolutely no link between that vaccine and autism.
And again, the risks with not getting this pretty severe.
Absolutely. Measles, you know, we think of measles and mumps as something, you know, that isn't so serious, but it actually is. Measles can cause brain swelling, mumps can cause deafness. So these are illnesses that it's better to be protected against.
Okay, very quickly, Holly, let's talk about the flu vaccine. Something a lot of people get. Some people think, if I get the flu vaccine, I'm going to get the flu.
You're not going to get the flu. You might have a runny nose or you know, a headache or fever for a couple of days, but you're absolutely not going to get the flu. And everybody, if you're over 6 months old, you should get your flu vaccine just to protect everybody else.
Holly Phillips, new mom, second little girl.
Exactly.
9 weeks old.
9 weeks old.
Congratulations.
I got my flu vaccine to protect her too. So there you go.
You're a good mom. Congratulations.
I try. Thank you.